This week, I want to talk about tips for relocating to another city. How can you do it properly and save some money by avoiding rookie mistakes along the way? So stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Catherine Newman and I'm a real estate agent here in Kingston, Ontario. And I've helped numerous people relocate to the Kingston area. Not only that, but I have personally relocated myself, so I have first-hand experience in relocating. So let's start with some mistakes that I have seen some people make when relocating. First mistake that I see is wanting to get there right now, renting a place that you sign a lease for without an exit or assignment clause in the lease agreement, and now you're stuck where you are. Number two is renting a property in an area that you like, sending your kids to school there, and then once you're ready to purchase a home, you learn that the area is completely out of your price range, and now you have to relocate to a different neighborhood shortly after your big relocation to the new area. Number three is doing a pre-visit to the area and staying in an area that is completely irrelevant to the area you want to move to just to save some money on a hotel. I see this all the time, where someone is looking to relocate specifically to Kingston, and then they will stay at a hotel in Napanee or Gananoque, which are 20 minutes outside of Kingston. This is a mistake because you came to the area to learn about it, and now you are staying in an area that isn't going to teach you much about where you want to move to. So let's do a deep dive into how to avoid these mistakes. First up is doing your research. You can learn so much online these days. You can go on the city website to explore what the area has to offer, search on MLS to check out the neighborhoods. You can read chat forums with other people's experience. The research you can do online now is endless, so start there. Next up is to consult with a local realtor in the area who handles a lot of relocations, who can share valuable information with you to help you make your move smoother. Next up is a visit to the area, if you can, to make sure that the area is the right area for you. For instance, the Kingston area has many different areas that you can relocate to. You may want to be in the heart of the city. You may want to be a bit east in Gananoque. You might want to be a bit west in Amherstview, maybe north of the city in South Frontenac. Take a trip out and explore Kingston as well as the surrounding areas to decide exactly where you want to be. The other thing is, when you are in the area, if there's particular neighborhoods that you like, stop and ask anyone out for a walk about the neighborhood or knock on some doors. You'll be amazed at what you will learn. And make sure that you ask about the bad things about the neighborhoods as well, not just the good things. You want to know it all. And if you're doing a visit, stay in the right place. If you want to be in Kingston, then stay in Kingston close to the area where you want to be. If it's Gananoque you want to move to, then stay in Gananoque. This way you can experience the area at all different times. Experience the restaurants, the shopping, the nightlife, whatever it is that you enjoy doing in the area. Get out on the trails, whatever it might be. Do it in the specific area you are looking to move. See how long it takes you to get to wherever you might be working, experience the traffic, just experience what it would be like to live in that particular area. Next up, make sure that you have an itinerary for your visit. There's nothing worse than driving or flying into an area and having no plan and not accomplishing anything while you're here. Have a plan of what you need to see in the area. The schools, the parks, the amenities, what neighborhoods you're interested in. Have a plan and focus on the neighborhood, not the homes. Once you choose a neighborhood, then the perfect home will come after. The next thing is, you want to decide how long you plan to stay in that particular neighborhood when you do move. Maybe you have a job in the area, or you have some kids going to school, and you plan to stay long term. Or maybe you just want to get to the area and figure it all out from there. This will determine what kind of a home you will be purchasing, or maybe you will just be renting at first. The next thing is for those who are looking to rent. Make sure that you know the terms of the lease before signing. You are moving to a brand new city, and right now all you're thinking about is getting there and finding a home that is right for you. But what if in 6 months you want to move and there's no exit clause or assignment clause in your lease? Or are you signing for the full year and are fully committed to the year? Make sure that you are signing a lease that works for you. And then finally, if you're going to be renting in an area that you like, you may want to do your research to ensure that you can purchase a home in that area down the line, especially if you have children and don't want to have them change schools again. These are just a few of my tips for relocating. If you're thinking about relocating to the Kingston area, then make sure that you get a copy of my relocation guide that I will put down in the video description. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Take care.